this shit! What's up, fight fans? I'm the seasonal flu of mixed martial arts, Tommy Toehold, and here with me are the weekend's two biggest stars. One is arguably the greatest combat sports athlete that's ever lived, and the other is arguably the most pretentious douchebag that's ever lived. And both are in fights that nobody asked for but them. John, how does it feel to have your fight weekend massively dwarfed by a senior citizen who recently had a serious medical episode versus a YouTuber that used to do rap concerts for middle school girls?
Respectfully, Tom Aspinall is a stupid asshole and I literally hate him. Respectfully. Don't talk about my family.
What does any of that have to do with the question I asked?
It has everything to do with everything.
Jake, are you excited to win yet another fight that nobody will respect or validate you for because, like always, everybody just assumes you'll win?
I don't think everybody assumes I'm going to win.
Your opponent is more than twice your age and hasn't had a relevant boxing match since you were literally 5 years old. This fight was delayed because of old man health issues that you only get when you're an old man.
I don't think you should disrespect Mike Tyson like that.
Jake, you are about to headline what will likely be the most watched boxing match of the last decade, having literally ever fought only once a single boxer or someone who was actually in your weight class, a fight you lost, and your opponent is a man who was born before ATMs and handheld calculators were invented that you're going to concuss with your giant HGH hands and Cro-Magnon skull. There's nothing that could be more disrespectful to Mike Tyson than your very existence. John, help me out here.
We hate you, Jake, respectfully. Everybody hates you and always will. I'm actually grateful for my haters. I don't give a fuck what you guys think.
Jake, you clearly care what people think because otherwise you wouldn't be purposely getting punched in the head for the last 4 years, despite having literally everything any person could ever want before you even stepped into a boxing ring. But anyway, best of luck with your fight and the existential dread you feel every night.
Jesus, Tommy, you could have said respectfully.
John, why are you fighting Stipe?
He's literally the greatest heavyweight. I'm the greatest everything. This is a massive fight.
John, respectfully,
Don't you dare use that word. I know what that word really means.
look, context matters. I am a massive fan of Stipe, and I think you are the greatest fighter ever. But you've been sitting on the heavyweight title for almost 2 years without defending it. There's a big chunk of fans that came to the UFC during the pandy who have never even seen Stipe fight. Why did this have to be for the heavyweight title?
Because I'm the heavyweight champion, dumbass.
Yeah, but what does that even mean if you're not defending it against the top contender?
Tom Aspinall hasn't proved himself, and honestly, he's an asshole that I don't feel like working with. I want to fight cool guys. I want to fight Alex Pereira, or Jamal Hill, or Derek Lewis.
What in the fuck with those last two? John Tom is the defending interim champion.
And what does that even mean? I'm the one holding the real belt.
The real belt you won 2 years ago by beating not Francis Ngannou, who was champion.
Hey, Cyril Gane was a serious threat.
I'm not saying Cyril wasn't. I'm saying you won a vacant title against a contender, but couldn't you argue that Tom's last few wins are better than beating Gane?
Nope, but even if that was true, he's an asshole, and so I will not be working with him.
John!
What?
Even if that was true, isn't that a little hypocritical?
Oh, what, because of the pregnant lady thing? That was literally like 1,000,000 years ago.
There's been quite a bit more since then. I'm just saying, maybe saying Tom is an asshole as an excuse isn't your strongest route to go. What do you make of Dana saying that you'll have to fight Aspinall next?
Ain't gonna be no next time when Stone Cold Stipe stomps a mud hole in your ass and walks it dry all over Madison Square Garden. Stipe, you talked about my family. Now, unrespectfully, I'm gonna literally fuck you up tomorrow.
I don't think literally works there, John.
I don't have any idea what the hell you're talking about, you son bitch. So either I've completely forgotten saying something, which is certainly possible, but it'd be the first time I said something about someone's family in my entire career, or I didn't say it. I'm going with option number 2 because the only things I've been doing the last 3 months is training in Cleveland to beat your ass, saving cats from trees, and helping old ladies cross the street. No, you said in an interview that my kids are going to look at me like an asshole.
Are you sure you just couldn't understand what he was saying, John? Stipe doesn't exactly speak English sometimes.
I know my truth. The truth of the matter is this, you stupid bastard. Stone Cold Stipe's walking into that octagon, and he's gonna put a size 13 boot up your ass. That's not even legal in New York, I checked. Everybody is always doubting old Stone Cold Stipe his whole career. And time again, I showed everybody that I'm the baddest motherfucker of all time. And tomorrow, John, I'm ruining the perfect ending to your career just like I did DC. Maybe you will beat me, Stipe, but at least I can look myself in the mirror. Can you?
John, this whole asshole thing with Aspinall and Stipe isn't working. They're like two of the nicest fighters that have ever been in the UFC. And you, I mean...
He's a jackass.
Don't talk about my family!
John, that damn belt is coming with Stone Cold, and afterwards I'm gonna have me some Stipe Weisers, what? I said Stipe Weisers, what? Then I'm going back to Cleveland. I'm gonna take my shift at the firehouse. I'm gonna make sure the kitchen is nice and clean, and then I'm gonna make some ham and cheese sandwiches for the local shelter, and then I'm gonna help underprivileged youths in the area with their homework.
You see what I'm saying, John? He's a pillar of his community. All right, last question from me. John, I already know where you stand on this, but Stipe, if you win, will you be granting Tom Aspinall a title shot?
Oh, hell no! I'm retiring after this fight.
Yeah, me too, actually. I never planned on fighting again anyway. I'm tired. Enjoy the fights this weekend, fight fans!